Hi, I'm Rita Wilkins, also known as the Downsizing Designer. So it's Tuesday night. Welcome back to my Facebook Live, where I share just quick tips on anything living simply, minimalism, decluttering. So are you ready to say goodbye to all that stress and overwhelm so you can live that simpler, more peaceful and organized life? So this video is going to show you a few minimalists, how minimalism can actually make your life so much easier, because less really should feel like more. So from decluttering your home to streamlining your daily routines, I'm going to share a few practical tips and strategies to help you live your life more intentionally, and also that it would be in alignment with what matters most to you. So let's get started. So many people think that minimalism means getting rid of everything and maybe even living in a stark white home. But the truth is, minimalism isn't about depriving yourself. It's about focusing on what adds value to your own life. And when you embrace minimalism, you can simplify your life, you can reduce that stress and overwhelm, and you can actually gain mental clarity. So one of the biggest misconceptions is that you need to give up everything. But the truth is, for anyone who wants, it's for anyone who wants to live an intentional and clutter-free life. So minimalism is about being mindful, what you bring into your life, and also making conscious choices about what you should keep. So some people also think that minimalism requires drastic changes. But in fact, and the reality is that minimalism is a choice to live a simpler life with less. It's a journey that you can take at your own pace. And you can start small, just in just one area of your life or one aspect of your daily routine. For example, you can start by decluttering one area of your home. Could be a countertop, a shelf, a closet, or just a drawer. And you could also then start by decluttering one area of your life, your digital life, as an example. So deleting those unused apps or unsubscribing to emails that you really don't want. And minimalism is not about buying more. It's about making the most of what you already have. And it's also about being resourceful, creative, and also just plain old content. So minimalism is for anyone who wants to live a simpler, more sustainable lifestyle. So here are some practical ways to incorporate the minimalist ideas into your daily life without spending a dime. So there's the one-touch strategy. This is actually one of my favorites because it actually saves so much time. So when you're living that life with less, if you're trying to declutter, the one-touch rule means whenever you're trying to declutter, when you pick up something, one item, you deal with it immediately. You don't have a lot of choices. You just make a decision. So do you need it? Do you love it? Can you donate it? Or do you need to throw it away? Example, in your linen closet, how many towels do you really need? And can you donate those old towels to maybe a local veterinary clinic of some kind? Or is it time to throw it away because it's soiled badly and maybe torn? The second strategy is the one in, one out. So this is really mind-blowing when you get used to doing it. And if you make it a habit, it's going to change your life. So whenever you bring something new into your home, you get rid of something old. Something that you don't use anymore, something that maybe somebody else could use. This habit helps you maintain a healthy balance and helps you prevent clutter from building up over a period of time. And you can apply this rule to just about anything, from clothes to books to kitchen gadgets. And the third minimalist strategy is that burst strategy, the 15 minutes. So if you're feeling overwhelmed by clutter, just try setting a timer or ask Alexa to set an alarm for 15 minutes and challenge yourself to declutter one area at a time in your life. So this could be maybe your calendar. So by dedicating just small bursts of time each day to decluttering, you can actually make significant progress without feeling stressed or overwhelmed. So one of the most transformative experiences that I've had in my own minimalism journey in simplifying my life is when I was decluttering my digital life, because I deleted the unused apps, I organized my computer files, I unsubscribed from a lot of emails, and I simplified my desktop, and I actually organized my photos. So it was just kind of amazing how much lighter I felt and how much more focused and productive I was. Minimalism is not just about clearing that physical clutter, it's also about the mental, the emotional, and the digital clutter. So when you embrace minimalism and those habits and that lifestyle, you actually experience a newfound freedom, because you get to decide what to let go of and what to keep. And then you also are no longer controlled by your stuff. You start to feel like you are living in alignment with what matters most to you and with your values. And you've created a space in your home and in your life and your schedule to pursue your passions and what matters most to you. So when you let go of those things that hold you back, and that's the physical clutter, the digital, the emotional, the mental clutter, you open yourself up to new experiences, new relationships, and new opportunities. So the bottom line is, minimalism is not about deprivation at all. It's not about extreme sacrifice. It's about living intentionally, focusing on what you value in your life, and then letting go of the rest. So minimalism really is just that easy. It's living a life where less really does feel like a lot more.